Hey guys, here we are once again in my backyard, getting down and dirty with it. Making some pieces, some custom pieces here. These are original pieces, and I'm actually going to replicate them. These are actually grill teeth from a 1951 or 52 Ford F100 pickup. Each pickup had about 3 pieces in it from the factory, and then there would be a center bar that goes between these, and it curves a little bit. Now each one of these pieces right now, pretty much they look the same, but each one of these are different because the grill bar slants. So if you look at this piece, this side here is longer than this piece, and that's just because it would be tilted a little bit from the curvature. So for it to look right like a straight bar, you have to put a little curve on it. So that would be the left piece. The center piece is equal all the way. And the right hand piece is obviously wider this way and has a little more curve that way because in the grill it would be twisted a little bit. Well, anyways, I've got these 3 pieces. Actually, I have 5 pieces because I have 2 more in the house. I have an extra one of these, and I have an extra one of these. Actually, I have a 6th piece because I have an extra one of these that I'm not going to use. Anyways, I've decided to make a custom grill for my Mercury, the Black Dahlia. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 7 of these teeth, and that's going to be my grill. Now I'm going to have to make a custom bar to go between because I don't have that piece. That's another day's job. But anyways, these grill teeth are in really good shape. But these are very hard to find and they're expensive. So I just got this idea, hey, why not try to make a couple of these with fiberglass? And we just happen to have some. We have chrome tape, fiberglass mat, and Bondo liquid resin. Now I keep that stuff around because I do body work and everything. I don't really like doing fiberglass work because it is just so nasty and sticky, and the fiberglass mat, all the strands, they're itchy when you start sanding them. So I don't really like doing it. I've done it a few times. I've made some patches on cars and stuff over the years, but I've never really made any pieces. I made one piece one time. I didn't like the way it turned out, so I threw it away. But I could have salvaged it. I just chose not to. I went and bought a metal piece. Anyways, I decided, what the hell do I have to lose? I have the parts already. I have the resin and everything I need. And I thought, hey, let's give it a try. So anyways, guys, I made one. There it is. Now it is a little bit rough. I mean, fiberglass does come out rough. You got to sand it. You got to use a little body filler on it. Now a lot of guys will make a piece, and then they'll use that piece as a mold to make another piece, and then they can replicate it all they want. But I only need one of this. This is for this left-hand side. I only need one. So I'm choosing not to make the mold. This is my piece. Now doing it this way is called the down and dirty method, because you're just laying your fiberglass down and that's it. It's your piece. It's not a mold. And then the rest of the dirty part comes in now, because as you see, I've started sanding on this, but I've got to sand a lot of this roughness out. I can't get it all. Hold on one second. Damn airplanes. I live by an airport. Anyways, I'm going to sand this as smooth as I can, but it's going to have holes in it. It's going to have pits. It's going to have low spots. That's where the Bondo comes in. A thin down layer of Bondo over the whole thing, block sand it out, prime it, see how she looks, and if I need to, if I've got some more low spots, just a little bit of glazing putty over it, and another block sand, prime, done. And that's the down and dirty method right there. That's what the inside looks like. But you can see, not bad for the first piece I ever made that I feel turned out. Now all the hard work comes in. I got to do all the sanding and filling and sanding, and that's the dirty part. That's why they call it down and dirty. You're laying it down once. You're not making a mold. You're just laying it down, and then it is your part. You sand it, you finish it, and it is what it is. So now this piece here, you can see nicks and stuff like that, and you can see some tape where I use this tape, just some glue and stuff. And when I peeled this off, you know, I took a little bit of the paint and everything. I don't care, because this here part is going to get sanded and smoothed. I mean, it used to look as nice as this one. Problem with these factory pieces, which I don't think you could see it in the video, but anyways, when they press these on a stamp, they stamp this metal out, it gets creases right in there and right in there, and little imperfections. These pieces look nice, but they ain't perfect. This piece here is as very close to perfect. This thing was in very rough shape. These white ones, I bought 5 of them all at once, all in good condition. This one here was a rough one that I bought off eBay, and it was dented right here real bad, and it was rusty and stuff, and I restored it. I pounded the dents out, I ground all the paint off, I dipped it in and let it sit in muriatic acid to get all the rust out, because it was pitted and everything on the bottom. Then I cleaned it up, rinsed it, and then I coated it with a phosphoric acid, which neutralized anything and protective coated it. And then it had little dents and rough spots, and it had those ridges, the creases I talked about. I just put a thin coat of Bondo that I thinned down. And I thin down Bondo when I want to put it on thin. I thin it out with liquid resin, fiberglass resin. It's a polyester resin. The Bondo's a polyester also. So it works, and that's what I did there. This is pretty close. I got a couple little pit holes here and there that I got to put a little spot putty in, but other than that, that right there is really nice. So I'll just show you. There you have it. And that's the inside of that. I actually got to build braces and put in there, but that's one piece. Next time, I'm going to make, probably today, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to make a piece for this. And then later on down the road, when I get this sanded out and looking good, I'm going to do a video and show you how that turned out. But that is fiberglass work, down and dirty. Cool 1950 style grill for the 49 Mercury chop top project. And that's what I'm working on today. Alright, take it easy guys, and I'll see you next time.